good to see the bush regenerating and houses going up after those terrible fires roared through here. I'm really looking forward to seeing this project because it's very much part of that story. So where was the original house, Stu?
It was a couple of 100 metres back up on the hill back. And on the day of the fire, actually, it was quite radical. All of those hills over there behind us were completely alight. And, you know, the family took everything that they could and ran down to that little rocky point over there.
Okay.
And looked back as the fire just tore through and burnt everything in its sight, including the house.
How terrifying.
It's interesting because in the aftermath, you know, there was this opportunity though, because the family used to look from their old house towards the point and often wonder, oh, it'd be great if we were further out towards the water and what could we do out there? And now we have this.
What a wild sight.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. And like this fire that was sitting around Beck, it's just a lovely little piece of the fire, you know, the force, if you like, that transformed the site.
Yeah, that's really symbolic.
So the design time was around 11 months, including all the permits and drawings and so forth.
Yeah, and what about construction?
It was about 8 months. The modular way of building certainly sped some parts of it up, but then there's quite a bit of craftsmanship in the building in terms of getting all these elements to fit together and be really precise. The engineer did an amazing job. It is quite complex. It looks simple, but there's complexity in the engineering to get these horizontal planes floating and getting these precast panels in exactly the right position to hold them up, so it's quite critical. The building itself was about two things. It was firstly about recovery and secondly about doing something new. And so in terms of that recovery, I wanted to give to the clients something that was really peaceful, and that's why we actually pushed the building as far out as we could to the water so we could actually hear the waves and
the wind.
And the wind.
As an architect, I think this is a great project. The owners have been decisive and confident. They engaged an experienced architect and trusted him to deliver their brief. And this is the result.